Well, hello and welcome back to another Stars Galaxy Heroes video. Today we're going to be looking over on what my accounts are working on, or at, or whatever you want to call it. Just a update video. I haven't been meaning to do one for a long time. I just haven't done it. So on my main account here, DapX Ginger Jesus, I broke 13 million GP because of unlocking Baylan finally. So, you know, it only took forever and a half, but we've got him. The issue is, move my head back over here real quick. He's only a Relic 5. I'm going to be getting that. I'm going to be rectifying that before the C lock. Trying to get him to Relic 7. And then once we get him to Relic 7, I need his mods worked up, obviously. I only have the one fully maxed out. I took that from JMK, actually, because of the fact that it had 16.2% defense. Been trying to get defense and just protection and some health and other stats on him. Hope for the best. He has just at 300 speed, but like I said, once I start slicing the mods up more, hopefully we'll get more speed. Not really holding my breath on it. I do have Ahsoka finished out on him on this account. We've got her ult, but again, the same issue I have with Baylan. My main account here, in the last couple weeks since Oppo dropped, I got Oppo to Relic 7. I need to work on his mods, get him all finished up, all that fun jazz, yada yada yada. But then, literally, after Oppo just dropped, I unlock Ahsoka. So that means more Relic mats are going to her instead of Oppo. And then more resources going towards her, to her mods instead of Oppo's. Which is a bit more pertinent to work on, Ahsoka's mods, because, she is a GL. So, obviously I don't have her this fastest, but that is also because some of these mods I have do not have the fastest speed on her, but that's also because I was more going for health and protection on her stats. But if I get more speed, that'd be beneficial, obviously. And this one obviously is just a big stinker of speed, no speed at all, but just shy of 15% defense. So yeah, I could make her faster if I wanted to, but that would also be at the expense of defense, which I have at just shy of 76%. It will go up, I imagine, if I slice these mods up more, but that will also depend on if we actually get defense to roll on the square or diamond. But I prefer speed. Do we have defense on? We can maybe get a percentage defense there, or flat defense on the circle, but that'd be kind of just, yeah. And then people might be wondering, why in the world do I have exiled Ezra and General Syndulla, Palpatine here? Bridger and Syndulla, I'm pushing the Relic 7 so I can actually use them in the territory battle with my Ahsoka Tano. Also, my plan is to have Ahsoka Tano Relic 9, Baylan Relic 9, obviously Oppo will be Relic 9 for the air battle, but first things first, we will get Baylan to 7, and then we'll get Bridger and Syndulla to 7. And modding wise, like I said, we got to get obviously Baylan's finished up, got to get Ahsoka's finished up, and then Oppo's. After Oppo, I'll work on Sabine some more, because she's not she's kind of slow at 259, has a little chunk of damage there at 7200, but I could obviously make that better with more speed, way more speed here, but also offense, and then just more offense all across the board. But it's just a matter of actually getting those stats to roll, because modding is not the most fun thing. And then Palpatine, I already modded him for protection, but we also need to get his speed back up, and that involves slicing his mods more. So he's at the bottom of the list for mod slicing at the moment, but yeah, Baylan, Relic, and then Ahsoka, Oppo. Actually, no, probably be Baylan, Ezra, Syndulla, Ahsoka. I don't know. After Baylan, I don't know if I'll go get Ahsoka Relic 9, and then get Ezra and General Syndulla Relic 7. But whichever way I'll get it done, they'll eventually be Relic 7, so that way I can actually use her whole team in territory battles. Omega's almost done to 7 stars, mostly because her node is not a very energy intensive one at 80 or 60 energy total for all 5 sims at once, and I've been refreshing it once a day, I know Hunter's available to farm, but I haven't started that because, again, relic mats for my other characters. Batcher's always taking time, but he's a fleet farm. And then I got lucky with CX2 from the air battle. I was able to unlock him. Uh, so I have CX2 ahead of his events, which will be... I'm going to be posting this video Tuesday before his event drops, so I'll have him already unlocked and all that fun jazz. I already have all his Zetas, I have his Omni. And that's the other annoying little bit that I gotta cover real quick, is like, because of Oppo, because of Baylan, Ahsoka, CX2, my Zeta mats have taken a massive hit. I got to find a character I don't have. I have 43. I had like 100 something before, like right as I got Oppo, and actually 200 something whenever Oppo dropped, and then I dropped 40 on him, I dropped in 120 on Ahsoka, then I dropped another 60 on Baylan. So I have been hurting for Zetas, but you know, that's just how it be. I mean, what can you do whenever you gotta work on characters, and every new character requires a Zeta or an Omni, and also the fact that CX2's Omni was 20 instead of 10, they're gonna have to rectify that fun jazz. But I went ahead and just put it on here because this is something we going into working on this team as a whole for Lord Vader, and his is a 3v3 Omni. We have 3v3 coming up. I don't know if I'll have him at Relics to work with the Apocron and Lord Vader. That will be, time will tell. Maybe not week 1, maybe week 2. It just depends on drops for the packs and all that, so I'm not holding out hope there. So, you know, but yeah, that's where my main account is here. So let me get it switched over to Doya, and then we'll take a look at what I have going on him. So now we're over here on Doya. I've got him to 12.8 million GP. Obviously, if you tell by the profile picture, he also has Baylan unlocked. However, unlike on my main account, there will be a bit of a difference that will be immediately noticeable between where both the accounts are. So, move my little head back over here real quick. So his Baylan is Relic 9 and Triple Omni. So, you know, modding, obviously I had to work on his mods still, but, you know, a little bit faster than my main account, probably more armor, just better stats overall, because he's Relic 9 already, because with Doya's account, I'm able to actually like just hoard the resources I need for relic mats and all that fun jazz, and then immediately get characters worked up if I can get them like farmed up. So that's where Baylan is right now. But Merrick's here because we gotta slice his mods up and work on them some more, obviously, so that way he can be faster, have more health protection, do more damage, yada yada yada. But unlike on my main account, I don't have Ahsoka on Doya yet, because Merrick... my issue is, because I'm running 2 accounts, I gotta like split my time and effort between doing the farms of both accounts, which isn't the hardest thing, but like sometimes I just forget to do that. So we're further behind on Sabine and Hu Yang on Doya's account, but those are literally the only 2 characters left I need for Ahsoka on Doya here. That's it. I have the rest of them relicked up. I have like a couple weeks back, maybe a month ago at this point now, I got Night Trooper, Death Trooper, Peridia, and Captain Enoch to Relic 9, so that'll give him more relic mats to hoard up from the Peridia events and all that fun jazz. But yeah, it's just, now that I've gotten Merrick done and, you know, farmed, I can now spend more time and effort focusing on Hu Yang and Sabine. Then, like, on the flip side of that, I gotta decide, do I want to spend more effort? I'll probably farm up Hunter real quick on Doya, just because he is a Cantina farm, and I can split, like, when I farm Relic Mats and when I farm Hunter shards on Doya's account here. Same thing with, like, Batcher and Omega. It's just, like, because there were so many, like, because there's, okay, so, like, on Doya's account, I had Merrick going, Hu Yang, Sabine, and Omega. So that's 4 different hard node farms to be doing at once. So now that I got Merrick down, I can just focus on 3 of them. Where I'm gonna spend more time, obviously, farming Hu Yang and Sabine, so doing refreshes on their nodes. So that way I can get more shards potentially. Not that that actually happens, because, you know, the drop rates of characters is not the best at times. But yeah, And then Oppo. I didn't get Oppo to 7-star on Doya here because I spent money on Doya's account, but because of the issues and glitches that they have with the era battle, I was able to actually get Oppo worked up considerably. Now, obviously, I didn't get a single CX2 shard here on Doya because even with me having his Oppo double Zetaed 5-star and all that fun jazz for the event, like I struggled on tier 2 because of only being gear 11. I struggled, I'm not gonna lie. And I didn't, like, I had both the Zetas immediately applied as soon as I unlocked Oppo on this account. So I really didn't have the excuse of, oh, I didn't have Vader's Fist applied to him. No, I had Vader's Fist applied. It's just, that event is just so poorly designed for having only 2 characters for the Lord Vader team right now. You know, Lord Vader and Oppo himself. But, like, once we get CX2, maybe it'll alleviate some of the issues, but I highly doubt it'll be, like, the biggest deciding factor because we need... What we need is we need an actual tank, which I'm wondering if it's going to be Scorch, potentially, because I don't know if they'll make the Disguised Clone Trooper the tank, but I feel like it'll be Scorch. That's just my thought on where, like, the kits are going to line up for the Lord Vader team, but yeah, like, yeah, I mean, and on Doy's account, I have a lot more flexibility modding-wise because of not having as many characters to, have to worry about modding wise because he had a lot better mods than I do on my main account. But I'm able to actually have like just the mod mats saved up whenever I need them. Obviously not these ones because these stupid things are needed for everything, which is ridiculous. It's like, come on now, CG, you could have made it a little easier for us, and I don't have a single one available to get with resources outside of crystals right now. Of course not, but yeah, that's really about it for this video. I just wanted to do little updates on where I am. I got 2 Baylans, halfway having 2 Ahsokas. Well, I'm actually like 3/4 away having 2 Ahsokas. It's just a matter of getting Hu Yang and Sabine finished up. But I mean, I finally got Hu Yang 6-star, I think, over this last weekend on maybe the 19th or 20th, and then Sabine, they're both, I mean, her drop rate's pretty bad just because it's a single shard drop rate. Hu Yang's isn't as bad because like his actually has a whole bunch of like useful gear you could use for relics and like relic conversions and all that shit, or relic mat conversions I should say. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this. Let me know what y'all are working on in the comments below if you feel like it. You don't have to if you don't want to, but yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all later. I hope you have a good rest of your day.